It sucks. It's not a great feeling. Unlike anger and sadness, where my remedy for that is to either listen to some music or like to go to the gym and work it out, like sweat out your aggression or whatever you want to call it. Guilt, ironically, works the opposite. I feel like when you try to make yourself happy or try to like work on your guilt by trying to like cheer yourself up, it feels like you're wasting time. If I sound a little better, it's because I moved my mic closer. Guilt is something I've dealt with for a while. And it's a really like stinky feeling. It'll just like be in your head. I'm sorry if I'm so bad at being articulate. It's just that like these feelings, I can talk about them now because I feel like I've gotten onto something and really had a breakthrough. And I wish I could say it's with my therapist, but I'm not going to therapy. But talking out my feelings has always really helped. So it's like, as long as there's someone there to listen and have it bounce off, like, I'm pretty good, honestly. I'm on contract, so I am employed. However, it's almost like having part-time work. I could be working a full week, or I could have like a whole week gap between working. Like, it all depends on the response rate. It all depends on who the client also has to show stuff to. I don't know what my schedule is, which is also another problem I have with consistency. Like, I really don't like inconsistent stuff. I wish I could say I was a spontaneous person, but I really am not. I hate when like plans are sprung up on me. It gives me crazy anxiety. But that could be another video. Maybe I'll eat like 10 bananas while talking about anxiety. I will throw up. Please don't tell me to do that. There's only so much work I can do. I can do what a client tells me to revise and then send it back, but then I'm stuck with nothing. So the other thing I do is apply to jobs, which honestly has gotten so easy, way easier for me over the years since I've had more stuff under my belt. I have a pretty sick demo reel, I would say, and then my portfolio, I think, is really good. I don't know if it looks professional, but I think it looks great. The only thing really that I have to do is like a cover letter every time. Applying to things has gotten almost as easy as just pressing send and then you're done. But even that like doesn't take all day. So there's a lot of time in between working for clients and applying to jobs that I'm free to, I don't have anything to do, and there's not anything I can do about it. It's just kind of the reality that I'm in. Because of this, I'm alone a lot, like all day basically. And you kind of have to fill the void with stuff. This is one of those outlets that I have, is making these videos. I really enjoy making them. They also help me practice with editing and learning more about Premiere and After Effects. So I really enjoy making these videos. I love editing them especially. So it might be good stuff to use in a video editing portfolio someday. And I'm also working on a animated project, and so I'm working on that, which will have some good stuff for like a demo reel and portfolio for sure. Just those things alone really upset me. I have to justify making these videos by saying that I'm learning more about editing and it'll be used in a demo reel probably, or like how I'm justifying making an animated project by saying that the stuff in it will definitely be in a demo reel and will definitely be in a portfolio. And there's nothing wrong with that. I just want to straight up say there's absolutely nothing wrong, because I'm absolutely going to do that. There's no question. However, the guilt comes from me conflating like, how do I explain this? Like, it's a project for, it's a personal project. It's a project I'm doing. And the guilt comes from me, the justification kind of quells the guilt. Because my guilt will come up and say, why should you be allowed to make things like this? And I'll say, look, it's all good. It's all good. It's going to go towards a demo reel. It's going to go towards a portfolio. And then when that is your only motivation for making art, it like crushes your soul. Because any second you're not working on it, you feel like garbage. You feel like the most useless human being. You feel like a burden onto people. I am not crying in this video. I was supposed to cry in the onion one, but that didn't pan out. It's not going to be this video. Holy crap. It's just, I'm talking about a lot of dark shit, okay? I've talked about it a bit on an Instagram of mine, but basically, I just feel like sometimes I take up space, and there's people who have died that should be here and that I shouldn't, because I am a useless person. Wow! I've been struggling with that for a while. And, fucking rude. By the way, I just want to say that neighbor always slams their gate and runs down the stairs. There's never a day that 1, she slams the gate, 2, runs down the stairs, and 3, the last thing, always, every day, at some point, there's 2 people having like a conversation at that door, and I can hear everything. Can I understand it? No. Back to my problems. I just had a breakdown yesterday, but the reason I'm making this video is because I feel like I figured out personally how to deal with guilt. I discovered was that what made me really sick about applying to jobs and then like, am I doing enough? Like, should I be working on a personal project? Should I be doing this? Is that it all felt like it was just for me. And I was always under the impression that like sisters out here doing it for themselves was the right way to be. Like, be an independent bitch and like do whatever you want and don't worry about other people. But I realized that that way of thinking and treating stuff really made me sad. My way of treating myself is knowing that I'm contributing and helping others or like making other people laugh. And when I feel like I'm doing something just for myself, it feels lonely because I'm just like, why am I making this for myself? I want to share it with people. And of course it's going to get shared with people. That's not the problem. The problem is I felt like the stuff I was doing, like the animated project and these videos, are only to cater to myself. Started editing the onion video and I started feeling so shitty when I started feeling so great. And I was like, I can't edit this. And like it hurt a lot to edit it because it just felt so pointless and so like, why am I even making this? I feel like I don't deserve to like it or feel good about it. Oh, we're not doing this. I don't deserve that happiness it brings me. So I had a breakdown the other day. We're not doing this. The change of language. I don't know if that's going to make sense, but the change of language, like, whenever I make stuff, whenever I make like the other day I made a character lineup for my animated project. And, you know, my boyfriend, being super supportive and sweet, says, oh my God, those look awesome. That's great. When I was talking to him about like, you know, how I do things for myself and I don't really feel fulfilled, I remembered something. But every day, no matter how good or bad the day was, every day when I left to go home from work, my boss always made sure to say, thank you for all the hard work you've done today. And he said it every day. So like, to me, it was at one point like white noise. Like, I knew that's how he said goodbye. And I realized that what I wanted and what I wasn't getting was gratitude. I guess why I felt bad, oh my God, why I felt bad about doing things for myself, like these videos or my animated project, was because I was the only person who could thank myself for it. And I just don't think that I am mentally there to thank myself yet. I think I still need, I don't know, like, I don't know if it's validation, but when I changed the language, like instead of my boyfriend saying, great job on applying to a job, if I heard him say, thank you for applying to a job because that helps us, it would like skyrocket how I felt. It would make me feel so good knowing that I'm helping. I thought I was being super selfish. Like, even though I knew this was going in a demo reel, or if I knew this was going into a portfolio, if I knew that my videos were going to help with my editing, like, I felt it was just so selfish and just self-serving. But when I think about if I think more about gratitude, people grateful and thankful that I'm making these things, like, especially like, I want to know that I'm contributing. And the way my boyfriend put it was like, when you tell someone good job, you're just like telling them they did great on something that benefits themselves. But when you thank someone for their hard work, like you're recognizing the effort and the effort and the time it took for them to do something that helps the both of you out. I feel like I don't like helping myself. I feel like I help myself enough, and I want to know that the hard work that I do, because here's the thing, like when it comes to doing things for myself, I like watching TV. I like watching Degrassi. There's a Degrassi 24-hour network on Pluto TV, which is so stupid because you can go through the whole show. I've seen it like within like a week, not even, probably like 4 days. And they don't have the season that's on Netflix, which makes sense because that's technically Degrassi Next Class. It's not Degrassi Next Generation. I like to go for walks and just listen to music. I like to take naps. I like to just hang out, like in general. I like to eat Menchie's, as you know. When I'm working, when I'm putting all my effort into something, I want to know that it's going to bigger things than just me, you know? Fucking rude. I just need gratitude. I guess the thing is, it sounds so stupid and selfish, but I just want to hear thank you more often. People express gratitude that I work on these things, and I'm not going to cry, but I'd really like to hear thank you for just being here. We've all had really dark thoughts before, and I can tell you right now that knowing that people want me here, like, keeps me from going over the edge, I guess. I don't know, but like, here's what I'm saying. If you're on Twitter and you see someone's art, that they worked hard on, instead of saying like, this is awesome, great job, blah, 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 try saying, thank you for making this. It truly made my day. For sure, that'll make their day even 10 times better than just seeing a like or you're awesome or this is awesome type thing. Express more gratitude. Can you guys please thank your moms or dads or adults that you consider your parents, because your own parents might be shitty. Thank your friends for fucking being alive. Thank your friends for fucking offering you soda when you fucking didn't even ask for it because they're just so cool like that. Thank your little brother and sister for like being such a wonderful human being that you got to like wedgie and shit. Thank your dog. Oh my God, thank your dog. They did not have to be that cute for you. I can tell you that right now. Most importantly, and something I'm going to be working on, and I'm not going to cry, is thank yourself because, oh my God, practice thanking yourself because, if you don't have anyone, like all the people I've listed, the only person you'll have is you. And if you don't like you, if you don't appreciate you, then you have nothing. So I want to thank Christina right now for being so funny, for being so talented, and for being really tough. Even if she feels like she's going to cry right now, which she's not going to do because that's embarrassing. Christina, thanks for being hydrated. Thank you, Christina, for drinking water. Guilt sucks. And it'll come around every once in a while. But you've kicked its ass before, and you can do it again. And I thank you for kicking guilt's ass.